Hello, this is Joshua for Frost Dragon Designs, and today I'd like to talk to you about my Fragile Cat Hard Enamel pin. This pin is part of my monthly Cute Cat Pin subscription club. Every month, members of the club get a new cute cat pin sent to them directly in the mail. If you join the club anytime in December 2023, the first pin design you'll receive is the Fragile Cat. It ships in early January. Now let's get into the design. I started this design with a copy of my little sleeping black cat. I've had this little cat for a number of years now. I originally designed them to be sleeping on an open book. I've also had them on a laptop. Last month's design was them sleeping in a basket of laundry. I like this cat. I've used it also in a number of other designs that needed cats that were in this type of position where he's kind of in a little ice cream sundae or he's a cactus cat. So I really like this particular sleeping cat, and it worked out really well for this design because I knew that I wanted to do something with a cardboard box, because if you've ever had a cat, you know cats love boxes. They like open boxes, they like closed boxes, they like boxes that you've, cut the tape and have flattened to put them out for recycling. It doesn't matter. Cats love cardboard, it seems. And I had decided that I wanted to have a pin to represent a cat's love of cardboard boxes. But knowing that this wasn't a super unique concept that I was working with here, I decided to take a little tour around the internet to find other pins that people had designed of cats with boxes. And first, let me say, oh my gosh, people are so creative. There are so many other good cat and box pin designs out there. It's kind of insane, but in a good way. Something that I noticed, though, on almost all of these designs, it was an open box with the cat inside of the box. This is a very common thing that happens with cats and open boxes. If it, the phrase, if it fits, it sits. But knowing that there were already many other options of cats sitting or sleeping inside of boxes for enamel pins, I chose to do something a little bit different, and I wanted to have my cat pin with the cat on top of the box. But as I'm sure you can imagine, just a normal plain box would have been terribly boring. Even a nice box with straight lines, even with all the other things like little stickers and whatnot, like it was a shipping box, would still be somewhat visually boring because it literally would be, like a rectangular prism. So while I was pondering how I could make this box more interesting, I remembered it's a meme that I've seen in various fantasy and role-playing groups where it's like an old metal awning that's like bent down in the middle like it got hit by a tree, and there's a cat sleeping in that little low part, and the text is usually something like how to spot a polymorphed dragon. And then somehow I just got the idea, well, what if the box that I have the cat sleeping on is like a damaged box, like it was mishandled in shipping? Or maybe it's just like a box that you have around your house that you use to, store something in, and over the years it's just kind of degraded quite a bit. I mean, like I've got some cardboard boxes with Christmas decorations in them that, practically disintegrate if you look at them the wrong way. I should probably get new boxes. I mean, I get plenty of boxes with the random stuff I order off the internet anyway, so gonna add that to my to-do list. Replace Christmas ornament boxes. Anyway, that's how I got the idea to have this kind of damaged box with the cat on top of it. And then, of course, because it is a damaged box, I thought it would be kind of a tongue-in-cheek joke to have a fragile sticker on it. And I wanted the word fragile to be large enough that you would be able to read it fairly easily, even when it's an enamel pin. But text, it can be super tricky to do on pins. The options really are to have the text be raised metal, which in some cases works fine. Another option would be if you want it to be a color, you could have it a different color with enamel, in which case you would need to have a metal outline for each of the letters. I didn't want to do that. I thought that would look overly busy and complicated. The third option is to use screen printing. And that's what I chose to do on this pin, and I designed it so that it would be the red printed on top of white enamel, because I knew if we were trying to print white on top of the red enamel, it might turn out pink instead of white. So I used the red screen printing on the white enamel for the fragile sticker, and they turned out so good. They look amazing in person, and I am super excited to start shipping these out. So if you enjoyed watching me design this pin, if you enjoyed hearing me talk about my thoughts that I had while I was working on it, please go ahead, like, and subscribe. I try to put out one new video each week, and I would love to have you along for the next one. So thank you so much, and have a great rest of your day.